The client wanted a focal feature. So what I thought was go big or go home. Hi, my name is Danny Wang. I design many luxury homes around the world. Welcome to another episode of Doodle with DW. Today we have another exciting project that we're going to be working on, so let's get started. So over here we have a project that has a very interesting shape. It's a pie-shaped lot with the smaller backyard than the side yard. So for this backyard, the client wanted an outdoor kitchen, a sunken sink fire pit, and a pool and spa. But in the pool and spa, what they wanted was that because they have little kids, they wanted a larger than normal Baja shelf. That way we could put multiple chase lounge chairs with umbrella, and the little kids, because they're so little, they could play in the shallow area. So let's get started with the design. Over here we have the pie-shaped lot, and in order to maximize the use of this area, what we did was we created a space that allows us to maximize the pool area. In designing this project, there were a couple challenges. One of the challenges is the backyard is a lot smaller than the side yard. The backyard is only about 15 feet off the back, and the majority of its space is in the side yard. What we have to do is put the pool on the side yard. And one of the difficult tasks of doing that is how do you incorporate the pool on the side yard with the design element in the rear yard so it looks cohesive. How we plan to maximize space on the side yard is to push the pool to the minimum required boundary and setback per city and HOA guideline. And we also have to consider a walking pathway around the pool to create access and being able to walk through it. So as you see over here, in the larger area on the side, we went ahead and designed this pool in here to maximize the space and to utilize as much square footage as we can for this area. So this came out to be kind of like a shape that follows around the property line on the top, on the side with a little angle, and then parallel with the house. So over here in the middle of the pool, we have a circular sunken seating area. The reason I put the sunken fire pit in the middle because I want it to be the focal point of the pool. When you're sitting in the sunken fire pit, you're right next to the jacuzzi, and you're also right next to the oversized Baja shelf that spans across the pool. That way you can have converse with people in the jacuzzi, and then you can also see people that are just lounging by the Baja shelf. This Baja shelf is quite large, bigger than normal. It fits probably around 7 to 8 chase lounges, tucked it in so that way you get a little privacy in the farthest part of the yard, but also you're able to see the whole entire yard from this vantage point. At the bottom left of the side yard, we had this extra space, and the client wanted to create another sunken seating area. That way when they're sitting there, they could actually see the pool. So what we did was we added another sunken seating area. This is quite different than traditional, but what we did was we create one in the pool, one outside the pool. And then back here, we have this patio door. This patio door opens to the kitchen. So naturally, what we want to do is we want to have the outdoor kitchen on the outside with this bar between these two pillars and with a return where the barbecue is. The idea is to have this bar as a seating counter. That way, someone on the other side be cooking, and right when you step out of the kitchen, it's almost like a serving bar. And because the client still has little kids, we wanted to create a green area where they could still play. So on the right-hand side, outside their family room, what we did was we installed this patch of artificial turf. So if they want, the kids could still play outside without being near the pool, so it's not as dangerous. And if they want to divide these two barriers, we can install a pool fence here. That way it separates the two areas so the kids could be playing outside without supervision, without the danger of the pool. Lastly, the client wanted a focal feature. So what I thought was, because we have this curved feature wall, why not build a waterfall from one end to the other, which is about 100 foot long, right? Go big or go home. And the client actually agreed. So we got this fountain basin here, and we have this pool. So what we decided to do is to create a water feature wall that spans from the side yard all the way to the backyard on the other end. And by having the same design element when you're sitting in the side yard, looking at it, and the wall continues to the backyard, that brings and carries the design from the backyard to the side yard in order to be cohesive. One of the reasons we did that is because I want them, when they're walking towards the jacuzzi and the sunken seating area, it feels like a bridge in between two bodies of water. On the right-hand side, you have the water wall with the basin, and on the left-hand side, you have the swimming pool. So as you're walking down, it feels like you're truly walking over a bridge over two bodies of water. So we got the pool here. and the water wall and the outdoor kitchen here with the patch of grass and another sunken seating area. This project is going to be very unique and very exciting, so stay tuned, follow for more, and subscribe for weekly updates on this project. Stay tuned. What should I do? Jump up or roll?